see from this video, this is going to be an allergy hack. I'm about to put y'all on into some real stuff. If you suffer from severe allergies like myself, I need you to stay tuned. I'm about to put y'all on. What's up, everybody? Thank you for clicking on this video. This is Chit Chat with Brat. I am Brat, and guys, we're gonna chat. Listen, so I know this is like a whole new scenery. There's currently a Game of Thrones party going on in the living room, and because I'm probably like the only person that knows nothing about the Game of Thrones, never watched the episode, never, is there a book? I don't even know, but listen, I figured let me just come in here and just be bored, and then I figured, wait, why don't I do a whole video? So here I am doing a video while there's a Game of Thrones party going on out there, and like I said, I know nothing. I wasn't invited. I don't know it. I don't know. I don't even want to know it. It's just not my cup of tea. So yeah. But as you can see from this video, this is going to be an allergy hack. I'm about to put y'all on into some real stuff. If you suffer from severe allergies like myself, I need you to stay tuned. I'm about to put y'all on. Also, if you guys don't have allergies and just want to know a couple of, you know, here and there, hit or miss, whatever, tips, stay tuned as well. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get into the video. Okay, so boom. Also, I know these glasses is a lot going on with them, right? But I like them. Like, it's like colory. It's colory. Okay, so it's like colors, like greenish, pinkish, in like the angles that you turn it. And but the makeup, listen, I like my glasses. And when the sun is out, how ta-dow. Okay, boom. So here's a couple allergy tips. I don't even know how many is here, but listen, everything that I'm about to tell y'all, I'm telling you, it's going to work, okay? First thing first. First thing is first. If you have allergies, whether it's severe, like myself, or it's just, they come and go, whatever the case may be. When allergy season comes around, you need to be prepared. You know what I mean? The thing about being prepared is you cannot just, oh, it's allergy season, let me take a pill, let me buy a Zyrtec, let me buy a Claritin. Don't do a Benadryl because you damn sure will be sleep everywhere. But what I'm saying is, you never ever want to do that. You want to give your body time so your body can know how to work, for A, your body to know to start picking up things when the allergy season comes, and for B, for you to know how it's going to affect you when the season comes. Because sometimes it's good, we don't really know how the season's going to be. I mean, they may have a prediction like, oh, this year allergy, the pollen count is going to be crazy, but you never really know until we get there. Either way, you don't want to wait until allergy season to start taking your medicine. So first thing is first is you want to start taking your pills, or I would just say allergy pills for now. You want to start taking your pills at least 1 month before allergy season. So with that being said, allergy season comes around May-ish. It might start up in March-ish. No. Maybe like at the end of March, definitely April, definitely May. Allergy season is already rolling. So you want to start taking your pill about March 1st. Now, if you don't have it that bad and it's not even that serious for you to be having to take pills, then bypass the video or bypass what I'm about to say. But if you have them severely, if it comes and you're jacked up the whole season, you can't wear makeup, you can't do this, you can't do that, oh, you don't want to go outside, you're scared to go outside, I'm telling you, March 1st, you need to be already in there trying to get your allergy medicine on the road. And you don't want to just take it and then stop taking it. No, the point is you want to take it early so that your body's used to working. Your body is used to fighting against all of the pollen and knowing what's going to happen. Also, if you work and you're taking allergy medicine, you know you can't buy drowsy stuff, I would advise you taking it early as well so that you know how your body works. I said that already, but just to make that clear. Good. So that's advice number 1. Okay. Also, if you live in a house like myself, and when you wash clothes, sometimes you want to hang your clothes out to dry instead of waiting. Because first of all, summertime, when it's nice outside, I'm not trying to wait for my clothes to be done in the dryer. It's just not gonna work. So I'll wash it, and if it's stuff that I can hang out, I'll bring it back home to hang it out to go about my day. I don't have the time. If you know, and this is when allergy season is already started and it's already going, and we already know it's been pollen crazy or whatever, or even if you don't know and you want to hang your clothes out, do not hang your clothes out. Wait that time in your dryer, because pollen stays on clothing, and you're wondering why you sneeze it because it's still in the material. You had it hung out, and then you go fold it up, put it in your drawers. Now all the rest of your clothes are not, that's just too much. So be careful hanging out your clothes to dry. If you live in a house and you guys hang out your clothes now, I don't know if that's like still 1930ish, but listen, we got a whole clothespin thing, and we got different rows you can hang out clothes in, and it dry nice and good, girl. So if that's, listen, be careful. That's what I'm gonna say. But as we continue, the number one type of medicine that you want to get, and this is as far as pills is concerned, if you're taking any Claritin, if you're taking Zyrtec, if you're taking Benadryl, even if you're taking Benadryl, you want to get the allergy medicine that says anti-histamine. It's a long word, so I'm going to make sure I have that on the screen. Anti-histamine protects you against the pebbles that's in your eyes, and you're rubbing all the time, and you know you feel something there, but you don't see it, but it's something there. It's actually a nice layer coat that covers the eye, and it breaks up into like eye boogers. Is that what people call them, or coal? It breaks up, and that is what's in your eye, and you don't really see it because it's like a thick, it's a thin little sheer layer. Listen, you can go on YouTube and actually see this, or Google it, or whatever the case. It's a thin layer that covers the eye, and that is what we feel, but we can't see. But you know that you're not crazy. You know something is there. You know your eye is itching, rubbing, and all of that. Also, you always want to make sure that your hands are clean. I do not suggest, I walk around with hand sanitizer just for a mental, but hand sanitizer is also not good. Soap and water. Just go wash your hands. Just wash your hands. That's it. Like, just wash your hands. Make sure your hands are clean at all time. Allergy season, we have to make sure our hands are clean. We're sitting here rubbing our eyes with our dirty hands, outside doing a bunch of stuff, touching a bunch of things. Your hands are filthy. You want to make sure your hands are clean. I'm telling you. Okay. Also, there are certain drops. Now, me, I'm not a drops person, but my allergies are so severe, I have no choice but to be a drops person. So there are different drops that you can get. Some drops are expensive. There's drops called Alaway. Expensive. It's a little tiny thing like this, but when I tell you, you drop them in your eyes, you blink, and now you have a new set of eyes. Those drops are the truth. It's like about $20 for a little ass piece of, but it is still worth it. There's also drops called Napcon that comes a little bigger. That's about $20 as well, maybe 21 something with tax. But they work. So far, they have Alaway, that's little, $20, whatever the case may be, but it's really great. Napcon, which is really good. And there's something else that starts with a Z. I'm going to figure that out, but I'll have that on the screen as well, because I'm telling you, these drops are the truth. I have been suffering with allergies for all of my life. My mom used to say, this little girl cannot be sick again. Nose running, eyes this, what's going on with her? Kind of find out, yes, she has allergies as a baby. So just imagine, and it's a miserable feeling. As I've gotten older, I've suffered really bad. And when I didn't know what to do was the worst, because I couldn't do anything. It just is just the season. I hated it. By the time the summertime came, I was good again, but that whole little couple months or that little block period of allergy season is the worst. But that was because I wasn't educated. But now I know, and guess what? I can wear my makeup if I want. I'm okay. Some days are bad. I'm not gonna lie. Some days are still bad no matter what. But I have learned that taking these steps, it has gotten better. It has gotten easier. I'm like thankful that I even know. And what made me start doing this is one day I was just like, no, it has to be something. I have to be able to get a hold of it, because when I tell you that allergies used to take over my soul, I wasn't able to do anything. That's what really used to happen. So one year I was just like, no, I'm gonna figure this out. I Google, I read up on things. I diagnosed myself. Let me stop. But I was able to like really try to see a trial and error, see what worked, what didn't work. And number one, taking your medicine a month before allergy season was the best decision I've ever done, because my body was prepared. It was already knowing how to fight against the pollen. It wasn't like, remind you, think about it. The last time you took an allergy pill was last year. okay? Now a whole new year later, you're about to start taking it again, and you expect your body to be like, oh, knowing how to fight it. No, you want to give it time to start working, and you want to know if it works for you. Can I take this allergy pill when I go to work? No, because I'm gonna be asleep. Nope, let me not do it. You know what works. Now, some people get drowsy off of Claritin, some people don't. Some people get drowsy off of Zyrtec, some people don't. Honestly, as long as the medicine says anti-histamine for my eyes and for the congestion, I'm okay. So just keep that in mind, y'all. Just keep it in mind. What I do when I wake up in the morning, as soon as I wake up, breath of fresh air, I'm up for work. I drop some drops in my eyes. Just because by the time I blink around, by the time I take a shower, by the time I leave out, my eyes are already clear of whatever I was sleeping and whatever built up while I was asleep. So you always, when you wake up, put some drops in your eyes. Before you go to sleep, just put some drops in your eyes. You don't even have to do no crazy 2 drops or 1 drop. If it's not bothering you, 1 drop is fine. Just as long as you have that in there. You blink a couple times. Listen, when your eyes are really red and your eyes are killing you, wash them out with some cold water. And when you are done, if you've been rubbing them all day, and you know sometimes you get that, oh my god, my eyes are so weak. I don't know what to just mean, but I'm pretty sure other people suffer like I do, so I'm just speaking to those people. If you know that you've been rubbing, your eyes are sore, and your eyes are hurting, you want to wash them out with cold water. Wash it out with cold water. Get a cold compress. I do not suggest any brown paper towels, brown tissue. I don't even suggest the regular paper towels. Just a cold compress, a rag, or not a loofah, fufa, whatever. No, not none of that. Get a rag, a clean rag. You just wash your eyes out. Just keep it cold compress on. When you know you finished with it and you just want to give it a rest, get some Vaseline and or anything to moisturize. I wouldn't say lotion, because the thing is that you don't want it to be dry again in 2 seconds. And I don't know about you, but lotion made me dry again in 3 seconds. So I just can't. I don't do lotion. But if it's Vaseline, some good stern, just rub them around it, not in it or anything. You just want to give that soothing feeling, because remember, you've been rubbing all day. You've been rubbing, you've been touching. Just put your Vaseline on just to hold the grease, just to hold the shine, and it just makes it comfortable. Your eyes are already weak. You've been rubbing them. Keep the cold compress on your eyes. When you're finished, just rub it down. Moisturize your eyes for a while, you know, around it. I'm not saying get no lotion and grab Vaseline in your eyes and you be like, well, the girl told me on YouTube that. Don't do it, because I ain't gonna be the reason why you're in the emergency room, and I ain't paying no bills. So I'm just saying, even if you don't have the symptoms, like if you know you have allergies and you don't, like, oh, today I don't have symptoms, so I'm okay, take your allergy pill. Just because, like I said, you already want your body working, and you've already been taking it for the whole month before. I'm just talking about like the day I woke up today and I don't feel anything. I'm not gonna take a pill. No, just take a pill, just so that whatever pollen think is about to be strong enough, not against me, because I took my medicine. What? Cool. Also, what you should do when you're carrying your medicine around and you don't want everything clinking around, just put your pill, put your drops, in like a Ziploc bag. Keep them together. Like, you don't want your medicine, one bag over there is with your pills and this bag with your, keep them together, because when you need them, my eyes are hurting, I can't find it. Nobody got time to be looking through your bag for your medicine. You want to already know where it's at. Keep it together, keep it safe, keep it close, because when you need it, you need it. Like I said, nobody got time for nothing else. Your eyes about to fall out and you sitting here looking for your drops in your book bag somewhere. Nobody got time for that. So make sure you good. I'm trying to help you. If you have a humidifier, that is the best thing. You can plug it up and just clean out whatever nonsense, dust is in the air. Keep your room good. If you have pets, I guess the humidifier is good for that, but like, I don't know. I'm allergic to cats. I'm gonna tell you, I'm allergic to cats, dust. I'm allergic to rodents. I'm allergic to, like, yeah, so like I can't be trying to, I have a dog though. My mom has a dog, and so you know what, it's kind of touch and go with her, because I'm not allergic to her. Like, I've had her, that's my boo, all on my face were good, and then some days it's like I'm allergic to her, so it's kind of weird, but for the most part I'm not. It's just, I guess maybe I'm caught on a bad day or whatever. I don't know, but I don't know, just little the furs and all that, all them, I can't, especially cats. Oh no, I could know if you have a cat, if like, especially if your cat like sheds all over or whatever, I'll start sneezing off rip, like, choo. All right, where's that? What's going on? So yeah. Listen, Some of the allergy medicines are expensive, I'm not gonna lie. But when you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, I'm not saying waste money on nonsense. Definitely do your own research. Do not take this video as this girl don't even know what she's talking about. Do your own research, and I'm telling you, don't be cheap trying to get the cheap, whatever the case may be. Like, you want to get enough medicine so that you're not constantly buying $20 for this, $20 that. Get your drops that you may have to purchase at least 2 times during allergy season because, you know, if it's bad, you'll be using them. And like I said, you don't want to just be using them for nonsense, just dropping them to drop them. Definitely drop when you wake up in the morning. Like, if you want to be good throughout the day, or if you want to wear your makeup and be okay, at least just drop them when you wake up. And then the next time you can drop them is maybe when you go to bed if you want to, or I would say when you need them. Like, that's it. So you should be good with the drops. Now, as far as the medicine is concerned, you would have been taking them a month before. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like I said, this is all trial and error that I have learned and found out what works for me. You have to know what works for you. I have bought generic medicine and it has worked just as fine. I have bought the real medicine and it has worked just as fine. So it's touch and go. Everybody's different, but I just wanted to see what worked. Like, if it's really worth me sitting here spending, and if it didn't work, I just went back to buying the original, the real brand. But then I just wanted to see, like, let me just see if I buy the generic brand. If you start off taking your medicine a month before, you can buy the generic brand. Just because it's a generic brand and you don't need them, but you just want to take them so that by the time it comes, you're good. So if you're starting a month before, like I am advising, you should definitely buy the generic. It's whatever, like, you don't really need it, so it won't be the full price of the real one. And then by the time the season comes, then maybe if you want to, like, hey, let me stop playing, then you can do it. Either way, you just want your body to get accustomed to knowing how to fight the pollen, knowing how to fight against the bacteria, the pollen, the dust, everything that has us jacked up during allergy season. I'm telling you, the drops, I'm gonna say it again, we got Alaway, we have Napcon A. Sometimes they come with 2 in a pack, so if you want to get that, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But don't be cheap with it, because this is our bodies. We have to take care of it. That's number 1. So don't be cheap trying to, because it's not gonna work. And you want to be able to feel good. Like, listen, I don't know about y'all. Like I said, this is only to the people who suffer from severe allergies. If you don't, you're good. It's fine. But if you're like me, who be jacked up, puffy eyes, I can't see, nose, throat, ears itching, I'm doing a noise, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, this is definitely a put on. I'm putting you on. I'm letting you know. I'm giving you the sneak tips on what to do if you have severe allergies and suffer like I do. Keep your hands clean. I said that already, but I cannot stress that enough. Keep your hands clean. I'm not a fake germaphobe, so it's like, keep your hands clean. I always keep hand sanitizer. Let me tell you, I have hand sanitizer everywhere I go. I have sanitizer at home. I have sanitizer at work. I have sanitizer in my purse. I don't play that. I do not play that. Like, I may not be able to get to the sink where I can wash my hands right then and there. Hand sanitizer is not the best, but it will be closer to not having nothing. What? So I'm telling you. I've been through this a while now. I'm like a pro. I put people on all the time. Like, listen, you take your medicine? Maybe take this medicine? I don't know. Every medicine affects people differently, so I don't even want to tell you to take the medicine. But right now I'm using Zyrtec. I'll be switching it up. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because like I said, I need to know what works, what's better, whatever. I'll only take Benadryl if I know I'm about to go to sleep anyway, and I don't have to wake up early the next day, because sometimes Benadryl will get you, bro. You would take Benadryl like 8 o'clock in the night. The next day, I'm still with the Benadryl. Like, nah, I can't do it. So I don't even be messing with Benadryl unless it's like needed, die hard needed. But yeah, so I take Claritin, I take Zyrtec. And if it's something I don't know and it say antihistamine, I'm taking that too. Like, I can't not take nothing now. I gotta take something, and it has to say antihistamine. I do not buy medicine that does not say antihistamine. I know it's allergies. Even if the doctor's prescribing it, all right, if your doctor's prescribing your medicine, take it just because it's prescribed, so it should be okay. But you should definitely ask about the antihistamine if you don't want to know. I mean, if you don't believe me, because it's real. Like, I'm a pro. Like I said, I've been doing this since college, and since then I've been realizing and noticing the difference. My best friends are always like, Brit, did you take your medicine? Did you start your medicine? It's March 1st. Did you take your medicine? So I'm telling you, but it works, and they definitely see the difference. I see the difference. I feel the difference. Like, I'm not as congested anymore. I can see, I can breathe. My ears are not itching crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, these things still happen, but it's not as bad as before, especially because I started March 1st, a month before allergy season. I'm just saying. And it's I just recently went for like an allergy test to see like exactly what you're allergic to, and it's mostly a certain kind of tree that grows in New York, but not really. It's mostly like upstate. Like you have to find them. I forgot, but it's not a bunch of trees that's around like in New York City that you would see, but they do have some, and I forgot the kinds of tree. It's more than one, so like yeah, it's real, especially in parks. Let me tell you something. Allergy season. Oh yeah, we going to the park. You going to the what? Nah, I can't go. I do not go to the park. If I could help it, I'm not going to the park during allergy season. It's just not gonna happen. Like they're not. That's a setup. It's a setup. They trying to get you with that. Nah. Park or anything parkish or anything park-like, I'm not even trying to be outside during allergy season, especially since I know how bad it is, and if I'm having a great day, I'm not doing nothing to chance me having an asthma attack and dying. I'm not doing it. Nope. But that's about it. I hope these tips were helpful. I hope these tips help. Let me know. I hope these tips are helpful. I hope these tips help. I hope these tips can do something for you. I hope these tips wasn't just like me just sitting here chatting for no reason. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any pointers or something to let me know, put me on to, please comment down below. Cause listen, the way I went and did my research, or I still do my research, I can take anything that you got to let me know and put me on, please. I need that too. So yes, if you have severe allergies, I hope this helps you. I hope that you feel better. I know the struggle. Allergy season is no joke. You just have to take care of yourself, and if you knew better, you do better. And I know better, dogs. I know better. But thank you for watching. Mwah. Later.